No person is lazy. That person is either sick or uninspired. Do you also want to do a lot, but it destroys your leisure? Then you need to know these 6 Japanese techniques, which are your leisure and technique number 4. So, do not skip even by mistake. But before that, it is important for you to know that the people living in Japan have unbeatable discipline, punctuality, and work ethic, which you will not see in any other country. Japan is the only country in the world in which beyond twice nuclear bomb was dropped. The only country which faces the maximum number of natural disasters like earthquakes and tsunami every year, even after being completely destroyed 3 to 4 times. Japan, which should have been a technically backward country, rises again and keeps moving forward. Japan is one of the superpowers of the world today, but the secret of all this is hidden in the Japanese culture. That is, 6 such techniques which the Japanese people use. Follow, which prevents them from becoming lazy and helps them to always be active and work hard. The first technique of which is the number 1 seri seton sesso, a clean and then. The environment forces you to be productive, while a dirty and messy environment makes you more lazy. Japanese people use this 3's technique in everything from their industry to healthcare and education. This is a step-by-step method in their workspace, or make your environment productive. To use it, you have to follow these 3 S step by step. The first S is sairi, i.e. sort, i.e. remove all the useless things from around you and keep only that which is needed in front. Second S is set on, i.e. set in order now. Stuff that's useful, set them in a correct order so that you can access them easily. Third step, after keeping the shine items, clean the place thoroughly so that nothing remains dirty anywhere. Whenever you are lazy lying in a corner of if you're procrastinating on any project or study, or you don't feel like doing any work, then just try using this 3S technique. All your laziness will disappear completely, and you will start feeling motivated to work. Example, whenever you are feeling lazy, you don't feel like studying, you don't feel like working, then on your desk, go and pick up all the things and keep them aside somewhere. Pick only those things which are useful for you. The subject you are studying, books related to it, and the rest. All so that you have everything at the right place at the time of need, so that you do not have to break your flow and go somewhere to get a pen or water again and again. After this, clean everything properly and keep your desk very creative and agrang. You should look attractive. Keeping your environment positive gives motivation to your brain to work. After that, you get distracted while being lazy. You can do it in 2 hours. It will take only 1 hour to do it. After this, the number 2 is kaizen. Whatever work we are postponing, we feel that we do not have energy. We are feeling very lazy. This is not true unless you're very ill. It is not possible that you have no energy. There is a shortage, but the task seems very heavy to you. By practicing kaizen, you can lighten that heavy task. It takes only 1 minute to use this technique, and in this 1 minute, you can easily change your task. Can it? The best way to practice is that whatever work you are struggling with till now, whether you are studying, working on your health or business, whenever you do not feel like working, just think that you will do this for only 1 minute. If you don't feel like reading, then read just 1 page. If you don't want to do exercise, then just do 10 push-ups. With such small and gradual changes, you will gradually make yourself better, even if at one and from your mind. This myth will be busted with the help of number 3, the rule of 3, and this technique. With this, you will never be distracted from your most important work. You will be able to know how many times it happens that we start a work with great enthusiasm, but get lost in the middle and get involved in useless things. This happens because our brain avoids hard things. Let's run towards easy things, like suppose you have to practice some of your skills, but your brain will say that first, let's buy things from outside, and then let's do that. Now let's have lunch, and then let's meet our friends. Then let's do some cleaning, and then let's do this. Your whole day will pass by, and you will feel that today was a very busy day. To avoid this mind trap, you should use this technique, which is very simple to do. Every morning, you have to write the 3 most important tasks of the day on a page, which are on the highest priority for you. This is the work that no matter what happens, you have to finish this work before the end of the day. By clearing your priority in this way, until you do those 3 tasks, your mind will remain restless and your attention will go to completing this task again and again. Number 4. Keikaku. Keikaku is a Japanese term which means radical. Change, the world's second largest car manufacturer, learned that it is very difficult for our brain to change anything suddenly. So we should take small steps by converting it into small changes. Keika is completely opposite to this according to this technique. Work immediately on things that can be changed at once. Kaizen and other techniques are used in different situations. If you want to get fit, then you cannot build your body by going to the gym all day for a week continuously. There you will get Kaizen. But it would not be right to lazily complete a project in 2 months, which you can finish in 2 weeks. Here, you should use Keikaku. To use it, you have to tell yourself 5 things. Questions have to be asked, and by the time you reach the last question, you will get the energy to do that work. Understand it from this example. Suppose you sit to study every day with the thought that today I will finish this chapter. But in the middle, you're distracted. You get distracted. You start using your phone. You spend all your time eating and drinking, and you are sidelined. While lying there wondering why you are not studying, at the same time you have to ask yourself these 5 things. Why am I not studying? Because my attention is going on the phone. Why am I paying attention on the mobile? Because of your friend's WhatsApp to grip. But why am I seeing this notification? Because the phone is right in front of me. Why is the phone in front of me? Because I don't even remember that I have to keep my phone aside while studying or working. Now you have to make a radical change in your life, that your phone should not be near you at all times. With the help of these techniques, you will be able to get to the root of your problem and clean it from its root. And number 5 is Hara Hachubu Oke Boat. There is an island in Japan, which is a part of the blue zone region of the world, where diseases are very less and health is at its peak. The people here live more than 100 years. Do not take retirement at 60, like average people, but instead work till they die, the reason behind their higher lifespan. The secret is Hara Hachibu, i.e. eating mindfully. Because of this principle, people here many of us are able to lead a healthy and active lifestyle. Perhaps many of us do not realize this, but what is important to us is our eating habits. What are we eating and how are we eating? You may notice that whenever your stomach is completely full, you will feel lazy from time to time. According to this principle, we should never fill our stomach more than 80%. The more you eat, the more energy your body will need to digest that food, due to which you don't feel like doing anything else. The reason behind this is that the average daily intake of Nava people is only 900 calories, which is much less than the average Indians. Space number 6. Jan of Mindful Now is most important. You will be able to implement all these techniques successfully only when you learn to be mindful. To be mindful means to surrender completely in the present moment, neither to regret about the past, nor to worry about the future. This has also been proven scientifically. It turns out that being mindful has a positive effect on the temporal-parietal and cerebrum regions of your brain, which increases your ability to learn, memory, compassion, and rational thinking. If you sit in silence for just 10 minutes every day, feel the present moment, listen to your breathing and the surroundings. Experience the visuals and sounds. Notice the thoughts coming and going, but don't get lost in them. By doing this daily practice for 10 minutes, you will start regaining control over your mind, and you will notice yourself that now you have lost your focus. If you found this video helpful, please like it and click the subscribe button to support the channel's growth. Also, turn on notifications so you don't miss upcoming videos. If you want us to make videos on any other topics or problems, please let us know in the comments, and we will try to cover them.